Welcome back, all my tinfoil hat brothers and sisters. Now, we've got a great episode today because there's some conspiracies about stuff that we use in our everyday lives. Things of AirPods, books, aeroplanes, Wi-Fi. Make sure to like this video. Pay attention, alright? Because there's some really important stuff that we need to know. But starting off is this video right here. This was uploaded yesterday, and this person was on a night flight. It doesn't say where they were going, but basically, as you can see, these lights, they were all over the sky, but not moving. They were just hovering there. So this person's uploaded it for us to react to. Alright, so I'm going to need your help with this, everyone. So make sure you put your tinfoil hat on, and let's give this video a watch. Alright, first of all, do you know what I find really weird is that these lights are moving around like it's changing direction. Look, if you take a look, it's almost like the thing's rotating. See, it looks that way, then the light, it circulates around it as if it's changing direction. Look at that. What do you think that is, everyone? Let me know, and let's help this person out. Leave a comment down below what you think was in this video. Now, it could be planes. I definitely think the light at the very end, the one that was flashing, was planes. But if these were passenger planes, surely they would be lighting up with the red lights and stuff like that. But it was just a constant light that was rotating above the clouds. And there's so many UFO videos of orbs just above the clouds.
They just proved that your Wi-Fi does not just give you internet, it can track your body, identify who you are, and follow you through walls. I think the biggest shocker for me today is that this is actually real right now and it's not even a conspiracy. Researchers have now found out that Wi-Fi signals don't just carry internet, they bounce off of your body, and the way that they bounce off of you is unique to every single person. Scientists just use normal Wi-Fi routers like you would find in your house and AI to analyze how people's bodies disturb wireless signals. No phone, no smartwatch, no device at all, literally you just being in a room. They can tell who you are, how you walk, how you move, even your posture. It's like a biometric fingerprint made out of radio waves. They have literally proven that this works through walls. This means that Wi-Fi can track someone in the next room without you ever even seeing that they're there. There are live demos that are out right now where a person walks behind a wall and the system follows them in real time. If that wasn't enough already, this research team showed that Wi-Fi could actually identify people with over 90% accuracy. Another research team proved that it could recognize individuals just by how the way they move through a space, so basically it knowing how you walk. It doesn't matter if you're at your house, a cafe, an office, any Wi-Fi network can become a surveillance system without any cameras, microphones, or any permission. The scariest part about this entire thing is not if it gets used one day, it's realizing that the technology to track people invisibly is already there.
Right, I know this is going to be a proper tinfoil hat thing to say, but what I thought about just then was that, is this why they got rid of lead paint? They deliberately said no lead paint in houses anymore because lead actually blocks the signals. And is this maybe why they're building more modern houses so that frequencies and can travel around the house more easier, so they can watch what we're doing? I don't know. I just think it's all really strange, and the fact that someone probably has access to this information is scary as well. That someone could just click on an IP address and just have some sort of X-ray vision in your house and see what you're doing, and sees you opening the fridge for the 10th time, and sees you, you know, doing everything.
What is this?
Don't open that.
That's a diary.
Huh?
Don't open that.
Don't
open that.
I ain't gonna lie, I do look a little. The fuck?
Lock it. It's locked for a reason.
See, if that guy was in horror films, the movie would be over in 10 seconds. Don't open it, it's locked for a reason. That guy has good survival instincts, because in every horror film, we've all seen it. You find a book that looks dodgy, like that one, and the person goes, "Oh, look at this book, everyone. Let's just open it up and read it." You know, you got to be mental. You don't know what's in that book. If I went outside of my house and looked up and saw that, I'd think, right, I'm going to go where they're going. Which way's that? Don't know. Who cares? Just go. I think animals can pick up on if there's anything wrong with Earth. They can pick up on it before us. If you haven't seen this UFO video yet, you're about to be shocked, because I think this is probably one of the clearest and best UFO videos out there. All right. So this woman was on the beach and out to sea out there. Can you see this little grey object here? Ignore this. Ignore this. Out to sea there. Don't know if you can see that. This craft was just hovering out to sea, and then watch what happens. This video is mental. See it? It's just going along.
I'm gonna analyze this when I get home. Cause that, whatever that is looking for something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's lost it.
Damn, I lost it.
Go back. Oh, there it is. Now it's not moving.
Oh my God, it's flying so fast.
Right. That, if you can tell me a plane or helicopter that can do that, that can move that quickly, then yeah, let me know. But look at it. Bang. Look how fast that was moving. And I'm so glad she caught that on video, but leave me a comment about that down below. And I wonder what it was doing out there. I wonder what it was looking for, because it was moving, then stopped, then went lower and took off. And it's really hard to say how fast it was going out there. But that wasn't a plane. That wasn't a helicopter.
Earbuds that are designed and patented by Apple to literally read your brainwaves, record your brainwaves. Did you know that? Holy smokes. You're not going to believe what these guys have the control to do with these. Check this out. The patent is for a biosignal sensing device using dynamic selection of electrodes. This is absolutely Apple. It is 2023 and it gets not good. Brain activity can be monitored using electrodes placed on the scalp of a user. The electrodes may in some case be placed inside or around the outer ear of the user. Measuring the brain activity using electrodes placed in and around the outer ear may be preferred due to benefits such as reduced device mobility and decreased visibility of the electrodes when compared to other devices. And it goes on. And look, it says for accurate measurement of brain activity using an ear electroencephalography. Oh my God.
You're joking. I literally just bought these last week. Man, this channel's really getting to me. I've quit McDonald's. I've quit fast food. Now I can't have Bluetooth headphones. Now I'm going to have to chuck my Wi-Fi in the bin. I'm on high alert all the time. No, I'm just joking, but isn't that crazy? That there's like a conspiracy for everything nowadays.
Influencers will be the first to take the mark of the beast. And I believe that they are being primed to do it, to influence the masses to follow their lead and also take the mark of the beast. Think about how much power and influence these people have. And yeah, like celebrities are cool, and I also believe that they'll play a big part in this. But influencer culture and how honestly, they've risen to the A-list celebrity of life. They are going to downplay the mark of the beast. It's going to come out and they're going to say, oh, everybody's going to take it. Everybody's taking it. They're even going to create ads for the mark of the beast. I'm going to show you a world that if you take the mark of the beast, your life will be exponentially better. They're also going to be offered millions and millions and millions of dollars to influence you to accept the mark of the beast. And you might think I'm just yapping, but I'm not. Revelation says that he will cause, now remember this word cause, all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their forehead, which is worship to him. The word cause does not associate with the word force. He's not going to force people. He's going to cause them. He's going to use pawns like celebrities to get people. Imagine if a celebrity's traveling during a time where you can't travel unless you accept something. Imagine that these influencers are traveling and they're doing a stream or they're doing some type of YouTube video or TikTok video, and they're traveling and they're telling you that you can only travel if you receive this mark, or you can only get this type of car if you receive this mark. Or they're just doing little small campaigns for this mark. Influencers are pawns, and they're going to be used in the last days. They're being primed for it right now. They're being given the world right now. They're being given the minds of the youth.
Yeah, I believe that. I really do, because we live in a world of social media now, and influencers, YouTubers, TikTokers, whatever it may be, they have massive influence. And, like Spider-Man in Uncle Ben, he said, great power comes great responsibility. And I'm speaking about me now. I hate the word influencer. I think people think that they're on a pedestal or they're better than someone else because they're an influencer. You know what I mean? To how I want to be to you watching, I want to be a good influence. I want to influence you to do good things. I will never promote anything bad that I think's bad or will hurt you, damage you, or lead you down a bad path. I'll never do that. And you'd be surprised the amount of emails I get to promote cryptocurrency, investment opportunities, bad products, stuff like that. I could easily make much more money doing that, but I'm not going to do that because I value you guys, the people that watch me. But it is true. I think a lot of these influencers that chase money are going to be the ones that will take it. And unfortunately, people will listen to them. So we have to be really careful with this. And if they said this to me, if we get to that bridge where they say, Ben Colson, you have to accept this or lose your channel, I'll lose my channel. I will give everything up. I will not sell out. Never.
So our Walmart has these delivery drones. As you can see, they're called Zipline, but it looks like this guy is over here. And looks like he's loading it up. I just saw it fly down. Oh, look at that. Look, it's going, dude. Let's see. So apparently this is like a new delivery thing that you can order stuff off the Walmart app and then it will deliver to your house. I think in like 10 minutes or something crazy. But you have to live like so close to the store. This is a new thing that they just added into our Walmart. We're near like Dallas, Texas. But how cool is that? I've never seen anyone do it. Here he comes. Oh, look at it. It picked up the item. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's so cool. And then I guess it just flies away and delivers to where you're at. Oh my goodness. That's so crazy. Looks like there's another guy going out there with something else. Yeah, it flew away. It's going somewhere.
I'm surprised people don't like try and shoot them down or something and steal the packages, but I always think like maybe one day it would just be people riding around on hoverboards like my children when they grow up. I don't have children yet, but when I do and they grow up, maybe they're going to be running around on hoverboards and there's going to be drones flying all over the place delivering shopping and packages and stuff like that. Think how much the world has changed in the last 50 years. Imagine what it would be like in the next 50 years. I am slightly terrified and excited to watch this video. Now, this is a guy that's kept a cheeseburger since July 7th, 1999 from McDonald's, all right? Now, most of us would think, if you open up a burger that's almost 30 years old, it's going to be rotten, stinking, and horrible. Well, I think we all know what's going to happen in this video, and I'm slightly scared. So if you eat McDonald's, get ready to give it up.
July 7th, 1999. I bought a hamburger, McDonald's hamburger. I think it was 79 cents in Logan, Utah. There's the sack that it came in. That was the wrapper it was in. And that's disintegrating more than the hamburger is, probably. There it is. My gosh.
What? No.
It hasn't changed. The pickle's the only thing that's disintegrated. This is actually the receipt. I had to put it in plastic. It was just going to be gone. Do you want to smell it? That cardboard?
Cardboard.
No
Yeah.
way.
That hamburger is 20 years old.
Yeah.
What's your reaction to seeing it like this?
Scary. It's a real conundrum.
It's just crazy. I mean, it looks like you could just heat this up in the
That burger looks like it was made yesterday. 20 years.
microwave and just eat it. I mean, you probably die.
Good thing you keep it in a little sarcophagus because you got the King Tut of hamburgers here. It dried so fast that there was no way that the bacteria or mold could grow into it and make it nasty.
That's crazy. He could, I mean, that's a collectible right there. That's an antique. You could probably use it as a frisbee or something. Yeah, that is slightly terrifying though, because what are we eating? But before you all go, I've been getting a lot of comments on my recent videos. You know, I think it's this time of year. When I worked a security job 5 years ago, we were always told that depression was highest at Christmas time, and I can't say the word, but people would, you know, at Christmas time, which is horrible. It's a horrible fact, but it's true. And a lot of people are suffering right now, and there's a lot of people commenting on my videos. And if you're one of these people that are suffering, I have something I want to... there is some advice that I want to say. And it's, if you're suffering with an emotion, let's say anger, or hate, or resentment, or sadness, you know, I think to heal that emotion, do the opposite. So I think to heal anger, maybe be more forgiving and kind. And if you're, you know, I really feel like that really helped me to get over my struggles, was to do the opposite of something I was struggling with. Because I was a very hateful, angry, depressed person, and to really put the fires out inside me was to be the opposite, to be more forgiving, to chase forgiveness, kindness, you know. That helped me heal those old wounds. I know it's really strange, but if you have an emotion that you're dealing with, do the complete opposite. Because it's vice versa. It goes both ways. People that are kind and forgiving and understanding and patient, all the good virtues, the enemy will make sure that you do the opposite. They're going to try and make you hateful. They're going to try and make you angry. They're going to try and make you resentful. So if you feel those emotions, try and do the opposite. And hard times really make us figure out who we are as a person. So if you're really going through a hard time, you can never give up, because if you continue to fight your darkness, to fight the hard times that you're in, you will come out of it a much stronger person as well, and you will look back on it with a smile on your face one day. I can promise you. You know, I suffered for years with depression, addiction. You guys know this. But this is an opportunity to grow. And I really feel like you grow the most when you're struggling the most. You know, struggle helps us figure out who we are and what reminds us of what's important in life, and to grow in character, and to never forget that, never lose hope, because despair is the enemy of hope. And don't ever become despaired with your situation. And whatever situation you're in, it will get better. It's not going to be like it forever. It won't be like it forever. And it's so easy to fall into that trap of despair, because when you're in that state of struggling and darkness, and you feel like nothing is really working, and you feel like you just got bad luck, it's easy to fall into that trap. But if you remain firm that things will get better one day, you will get out of it. You will escape the darkness. Every tunnel has light at the end of it. Some tunnels are longer than others, but there is a light at the end of yours, and you will come out of it one day. But just never give in. Never wave the white flag. Never put down your sword and shield. Never take the armor off. All right? If you're suffering right now, you're at the front line and you're fighting. But the second you stop and put your sword down, the enemy will attack you. You know, a war is won by 1,000 battles, not by one. So every day is a battle. Every single day. So today, well done. You made it another day. Tomorrow, You know, take it one day at a time. Every day is a battle, you know, and we're all going through it. We're all, you know, find comfort in knowing that there are people out there like you, like me. We're all suffering. All of us are going through something. Some people more than others, but you're not alone. And there are people that care about you, and that there are people out there going through what you are. And there's people that will come into your life later down the road that are depending on you today for the decisions you make today. Your future wife, your future husband, your future family, your future children, your future career, friends are depending on the struggles that you're going through today. So make sure that you fight them and get through it, and get Christ on your side, get God on your side, because once you have Christ with you, there's nothing you can't do. That was the only way I could beat my struggles, was calling for backup, calling for Christ. So that is what I wanted to tell you today, and never ever give in. That's the most important thing. And to get Christ walking beside you, you know. And there's a famous story that I love, and it's about a man that walked with Jesus on the beach, and he looked back to see the footprints, and he said to Jesus, why is it that you are walking beside me, and then there was just one set of footprints, and then two sets again, and then it would be one set of footprints? And Jesus said to him, those were the moments where I was carrying you. So there are moments in life where we'll be carried through. So don't ever forget that, all right? And I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow.